Crafty Toads podcast. We are the Crafty Toads, and this is episode 20 or 21?
20. We're almost an adult.
We're almost legal. Next time we'll have alcohol.
We'll have champagne.
Yeah, because, we drink. Anyway, welcome to the Crafty Toads. I am Mary Beth. You can find me everywhere as Mary Beth 494.
I am Helen, and you can find me as Helen HG69. And this is a podcast about knitting, yarn, sewing, fibery stuff. Lots of fun.
Lots of cool things. Yep. Yeah. So, we also own the business Toad Hollow. You can find that all over as Toad Hollow NJ. And we, up until recently, had a storefront, but we just closed it. So we are filming from our house. You can see our
Welcome to our kitchen.
Ugly couch in the background and bare
bare
walls.
walls.
We've been here for 2.5 years. Haven't hung a picture yet.
It's on the list.
It is. The list has been going.
No, wait.
I put it up on Instagram. We did hang one yesterday.
We did hang one picture.
So
and it is going further up the list because there's so much crap stuffed in this house right now after closing the store that we need to get the pictures out of the way.
yes. We have pin cushions tucked in drawers because we have a cat who loves to steal pins and put them in the dog's food bowl. She doesn't put them in the cat food bowl. She puts them in the dog food bowl. I think she's trying to kill the dogs. But since we make
have dogs who may bark in our echoey kitchen.
Since we make project bags, we usually have pin cushions all over. So it's fun. It is definitely. Welcome to the Crafty Toads. We are going to. I'm looking kind of manic. My eyes are going.
You're also speaking really manic.
I know. I don't know why. I'm feeling. You know what?
We're excited. We just dyed yarn.
My hair is looking Johnny Deppish in the Mad Hatter.
Okay.
So I'm feeling like the Mad Hatter right now. We just finished dyeing yarn, so it's downstairs drying. Let's start with some FOs, because I finished something. How about you?
I finished 2 things.
Do you want to start then?
Yes. Is this not the cutest bunny you have ever seen?
It really is.
This is Susan B. Anderson's mini sock yarn bunny.
Does he have a name?
Mini sock yarn bunny. He has not told me his name yet. We're still getting to know each other.
He kind of looks like a Gilbert.
Is your name Gilbert? He doesn't think his name is Gilbert.
Okay.
His name may be Gilbert. He's deciding.
He is so cute.
I made him out of the remnants of our Spooky Toad yarn. That was part of our Halloween collaboration. He took less than 20 grams of yarn. So he is, if you have a 20 gram mini, you too could make yourself this bunny.
So does she give you patterns for big ones too?
There's it's a separate pattern. Oh, just a couple hours, all told. I did them in a couple days where, I do the head one day, the body the next. It's really, and it's all one piece.
No sewing.
No sewing whatsoever. You don't even have to sew the ends. It's all pulling the seam. It's not even the ears. The ears get sewn in, knit from the head. It's just, her patterns are brilliant as far as that's concerned. So, this is my bunny. I was going to give him away.
To whom?
When I started making him, I was thinking he might go in a swap package or something. But,
yeah, no.
Not happening. He sits on my desk. And one day he will tell me his name and I will let you know.
He's very cool.
I love him.
He's so cool.
Oh, he needs a tail. I haven't done his tail. He's supposed to have a pom-pom tail, but he may be naked.
Didn't Freakish Lemon just do a little hat and sweater pattern?
Hat and scarf. She did a little hat and scarf.
Maybe you should knit him a little scarf.
Oh, well, maybe I will.
For the winter.
It's going to get cold by the window.
Yes.
So, that is my bunny.
Cool. Very cool. My finished object is my pumpkin toad sock. I finished it up. It was 64 stitches, size 2 chow goose, 2.75 millimeter.
How do you feel the 64 stitches is on your foot, the foot part?
I think it's perfect.
Okay.
I think it works very well. You have thinner feet than I do.
Mine is big, yeah. I think I may go down stitches.
I have very
needle
fat
size.
Feet. But they're so comfortable. So this is the companion sock to my candy toad.
That was your first sock ever.
Yep. This is my first one done. This is my last. I now have 3 full pairs of socks done off needles.
And have worn some?
Yeah, I've worn the other 2. I have not worn these yet because I wanted to show them first. So there we go. 1 more pair of socks done. And I'm getting the hang of this now. I'm also really liking, after having worn the handmade socks.
Now you want
I just
Just
want
knit
handmade
socks, right?
Yeah.
just so you can have them.
They're so comfortable. They're really, really comfortable. So I will just keep adding, because one of my whips is a pair of socks that I cast on, and it was supposed to be for somebody else. But okay,
I will be the magnanimous one and give away my socks.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have to. I made it too small. I finished my time traveler socks. My Doctor Who from the yarn therapist. I'm going to get it right this time. And I apologize to the yarn therapist. I always call you the yarn enabler.
We know you're not.
I know you're not.
No, you're 2 completely different people.
This game was given to us by the 3 Sisters Knit when they came down to see us from Canada, and I have a pair of socks.
These
And I adore them.
I have finished and worn several times, and they are the most comfortable socks. I adore them. I love them.
Yeah.
I just love them.
I did a longer leg than I normally do, just because I wanted as much of the striping as I could.
But do you know what?
And I
I really like the longer leg.
Oh, you do now? Okay.
Yes. So I think from now
We're going
on,
longer legs.
I'm going longer legs.
Okay.
We'll see how you feel when you wear them.
Yeah. I got a mini to do the heels, toes, and cuffs, and I ended up just doing the cuffs because I know it's not for some people, but I love having the stripe go all the way down. So
And I really like
it
that the
being
toe.
totally different.
It's
And both, it happened on both.
Little
I
touch.
just had just a little bit
at the toe.
at the toe, so can't wait to wear them. They've been sitting in the bag waiting for us to podcast so I could wear them.
These are so interesting because the stripes are different sizes, and I mean sometimes you get this big, massive stripe,
Right.
And then you get a little one, and then a regular size.
And you can't
so cool.
You can't guess when you get to the color. It's like, you get to this color, and you think you're going to have this long, massive amount, but I mean on this one it was the green.
Right.
So
It's
and her yarn, I'm still trying to figure out her yarn. It's 80-20 blend. It's thick, plump yarn.
It is so fluffy.
And it's just going to be so warm.
Yes.
Sturdy sock.
Really, really lovely.
So,
okay.
Can't wait to wear those. Also needed to be less than 65 degrees outside. So.
It doesn't matter. I'll wear them anyway. On to whips.
Yes.
On to whips.
I think I just have one to show.
Okay, I have one. I was going to cast these on for my mom to give to her, and she's not going to get them. These are opal yarn. Okay, so I actually saved.
I didn't.
I did.
I threw it out, and then we took the garbage out, and that was so stupid.
Okay, so
You're a podcaster. You should keep your labels.
this is opal yarn. It's a 100-gram ball. This is, I think they do them based on art prints. That is the art print that it is based on. And this is an idea of what the sock may look like. I don't know how you get one rather than the other because they have one going lengthwise.
I think it's maybe you knit it strange.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
We're gonna see
all
what
in
yours looks like.
German. There's a pattern
You don't read
on
it?
the inside, like a native, that's in German that I understand nothing of. They also have, it's 75 virgin wool, 25% polyamide. So
It's a
I'm thinking that's
sturdy sock.
nylon. And then they had something. Okay, it's Farbe 1430 and Party
I think those are your
718.
colorways.
I don't know if that's the colorway or not. If anybody speaks German, Becky from Soprano Knits, if you would like to help. Anyway, caked up, it looks like this. which is just a riot of color and gorgeous. And I started casting on. I'm actually going to try and do these
I love the orange and red.
2 at a time. So I cast on.
Look at that.
The tops, the cuffs, 64
so
inches.
So you're pulling one from the outside and one from the inside.
One
right?
from the outside, one from the inside. So they're my cuffs. I have to add them onto the same needle now so that I can continue doing them 2 at a time. When I was casting them on, I was thinking I'm going to do these for my mom, she's a tiny bit of a woman. And
we are all dad.
Yeah.
On the outside.
And my grandfather, Italian, Sicilian grandfather. But so I wasn't thinking about it, and I cast on 64 stitches, which is what I normally do. And Helen said, "Oh, shouldn't you go down?" And I thought, "Oh, maybe I should." So then I thought, well, I'll wait and get a size 1 needle instead of a size 2 needle and do it on a 1 or a 0. I don't have either of them right now, but I'll do it that way. So I just kept continuing doing the cuff. And then I got to this part, the orange and yellow, and I'm like, yeah, sorry, Mom. Maybe I'll get another one and knit that one for you, but these are screaming my
Those are
name.
colors, yeah.
Oh my God, these are so me. So, I mean, here, with this one, you can see the green, and then it goes into blue, and then the yellow and red and orange. Oh, I'm so in love
They're
with
going to be
these.
so cool. I can't wait till you get further along.
I know. I'm just really loving these. So, they're going to be mine. And I did it before I thought about it because Connie from Chili Knits gave Chelsea a hint or a tip about knitting 2 from the same ball. You feed them through a button and then they don't get tangled. And yeah, I didn't think about that. So I'm wondering if we have something that I can clip around rather, you know, that it'll come out so that it doesn't have to actually feed through. Clip the circle around it rather than I don't know. Or I'll just be very careful and keep on winding it. But I ultimately I'm going to get them on the same needle. I have done my cuff, 2x2 twisted rib.
It's your first twisted rib, right?
Yeah, it is. It is my first twisted rib. And I wasn't really happy with it up at the top, but then now that I've gotten down through the entire rib, I do like the way it looks.
It's just such a neater, to me it's a neater cuff, and it's a tighter, still stretchy, but a cleaner cast on.
Well, see, for me, I have such a tight cast on and tight knit anyway. That's going to fit around that ankle. We'll see.
Yeah.
But I'm really liking them very, very much. So next step is to put them both on the same needle and continue on.
Cool.
And hopefully next time I will have more to show. Okay. So that's me.
I am a good daughter. And I cast on 56 stitches so that I couldn't go back.
Because good daughters, because they won't fit her. Because once she started hitting these, she's like, oh yeah, we're going to have to get more of this.
So I am knitting for my mother, my cozy knitter, gingerbread house.
And they are so awesome.
They are really
Oh my
and
God.
truly awesome. It's my first time with the cozy knitter, and it will not be the last. Her stripes are great. Her yarn is nice and soft. This is my mom. Stripy socks are just
Her thing.
her thing. So I don't mind terribly because I'm enjoying knitting them. When they're done and I have to hand them off, I will probably mind. But
They won't fit.
right,
You did the right thing.
I did,
You
right.
really did.
No, I did 56 stitches to make it smaller for her, and it just won't fit me. So, and then I'm going to do a longer leg, and she wears a much smaller shoe size than I do. So, it's just wonderful.
Because we
No.
have the same size.
Not happening. If I don't get them, you don't get them. This is the bulky thing. Cozy knitter, gingerbread house.
So cool.
And
Really,
it
really
comes
gorgeous.
with the cream for heels, toes, and cuffs. I haven't decided whether I will do the heel. in
You
the
might
cream or
want
not.
to,
I think I
just
probably
because-
will, just to keep the stripes going.
And also to give yourself plenty of yarn to make the longer leg.
So,
Although you are making longer on top and shorter on the bottom.
Yeah.
So there's that.
we shall see when I get there. Like, do I remember when I start dropping the heel to change the yarn?
Yeah, right.
Because really,
That's the
that's
big
when the
thing.
decision gets made. So
Okay.
that is pretty much it. I've been working on my Mrs. Weasley and my granny square blanket, but not enough to really.
Right. I have on my Mrs. Weasley. I have something that is now strongly resembling a sleeve.
I was gonna say, about here on my sleeve. I did start my sleeve.
Yeah. So I mean that is coming along. However, as Helen said, not enough to really show a big difference yet. So we're trying to keep this a little bit short. So we are gonna mosey along.
Yes.
Okay.
As long as the dog allows it.
We have. You're gonna have to cast on. Well, there you go. We have a Ravelry group called the Crafty Toads. If you would like to join us over there, we would love to have you come. And we are in the middle of a Christmas swap.
And if you guys are getting your packages, please put up pictures in the group.
Right. And if you put them up on Instagram, if you could tag us, the Crafty Toads, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
So that we can come in and see it and like it.
And if you want to, it's at Toad Hollow NJ is our Instagram handle.
Okay. Anybody, if you have not heard from your partner, please let us know. We did have one slight hiccup, but we got it fixed. Anybody else, if you haven't heard from them, just let us know. And
Yeah, we haven't heard anything, so we just assume everything's running smoothly.
Right.
But we're not seeing pictures yet either. So
Everybody should have either mailed it or be planning to mail it, unless you've heard from your partner and you have an arrangement going on. I know one of my swap partners is away right now, so she will be mailing it when she gets back. And ours went out on Monday. Monday, except for the one person because we hadn't swapped addresses. I finally got Cheryl's address, so now I'm going to send
Oh,
hers.
you have it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So those are winging their way to you right now. Julia, if you're watching, please open yours very carefully because yours is kind of tight.
I had to keep it in a certain size box because
Right.
that one was going across the country and
So please, I
didn't
wrote
want to
on
get
it.
hit with size surcharges.
Right, I wrote on it. Please do not use sharp blades, so because it's gonna pop open. I hope. All right. So that's the Christmas swap. Also, we took part in Fiber Share. This was our first time doing it, but we signed up to do it, and we thought, okay, this will be cool.
My partner's name is Allie, and she sent me this funny card. And I got some Wonderland yarn, some large mini skeins of Wonderland yarn. I have them upside down. Absolutely gorgeous together. And they are each 128 yards. They're 1 ounce skeins. So they're great accents for shawls. And I love working with Wonderland yarns. I have a whole shawl in Wonderland. So I'm really thrilled with those.
Do you know the colors? Do they have them? Maybe not.
No, they're just both Cheshire Cat, which is the fingering.
Yeah.
So no.
Okay.
Then I got a bit of hand spun from a friend of hers. Hand spun it and dyed it. It's all natural dyes and all natural fiber. So this will be fun to put together in a project. And then
Not sure yet what we're gonna make out of that. Right?
no. Then I got Oink Pigment, Oink Sock. And this is 90 Superwash 10 nylon, and it is Fairy Wings is the colorway, and it is absolutely gorgeous.
Or maybe pixie wings?
Pixie Wings is good.
That is really, really pretty.
Yeah, so this
Really
is going to
pretty.
make a great pair of socks. And then, because you know, no swap package without a bar of chocolate. So Thank you very much, Allie. I love it all. Perfect.
Okay.
To play past the cat.
My swap partner was Nicole, and Nicole just spoiled the hell out of me. I start with, this is
Sorry.
Odyssey yarn.
Okay.
Okay. There go my glasses and my hair.
But Dudley's happy, so
It's all
good.
Also, sorry, but I have cat hair all over my face. Okay,
He has the finest hair.
I'm sorry. It's not. It's. It must be. Odyssey is their the base of it. This is the Verdant Griffin. Look at those colors.
I have gone in and followed the Verdant Griffin because they just have the most awesome name in
I was going to say just the name alone. This is 100% superwash merino wool, and I am thinking. Oh, it's bulky. It's bulky weight. Look, it says right there, bulky weight. So, that was,
Poncho.
yeah, that was one skein. Then another skein, this is Snips and Snails from Fiber Nymph Dye Works. And this is 80% superwash, 20 nylon in fingering. So I have that. That was skein number 2. Then this is Lime and Violet from Lisa Souza.
Love that one.
Sock Merino, 100% superwash, superfine merino superwash. So there's that. So that's skein number 3. Then we go into minis because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mini skeins in all different colors from all different people. There's a Miss Babs, there's Madeline Tosh, there's Mustache. They're all different ones. So I have those. Then I have a large mini skein. This is from Malabrigo. All of these are ones that I have not worked with yet, so I'm really, really excited about this. Then I have 2 little balls. This one is, again, the Verdant Griffin. This is Buka, which is their sport weight. So, and that's Sooty Dancer is the name of that. And then there's this. That is another one. So, I mean, there's all this great mini skeins and stuff like that. Then she sent me tiny little notebooks. There's another one somewhere. There are 2 tiny little notebooks. There is a packet of tea.
Which I can't wait to try.
Yes. Stitch markers and buttons. A little bag full of stitch markers and buttons. A cozy for a coffee cup. Swedish fish.
Which Meredith loves.
Adore. I love them so much. Washi tape. A little thing of low red clover lotion for your hand to stick in your knitting bag so you always have it. Tufts woolen sock soap in the sheep shape, and it's orange and ginger, which just smells so good. She sent me this really a lovely card that's cross knitting needles, and she had such a nice note. There's handmade with love or hand knit with love. Thanks for
my socks that I'm giving to my mother.
Yes, and then she sent me a notepad with my name on it. She actually got it set up that it has my name on it, so everything was so personalized. Really, so generous, so nice. So thank you so very much. I haven't done anything with them yet because I want to show them on the podcast first, and also I'm trying to sort of clear off needles other than casting on a new sock so that I can start the new year with empty needles. So that it's just, and I really want to finish my Mrs. Weasley. It's like get it done. I want to wear it. So it's just so cool. Thank you, Nicole. Really, thank you so very much. So we hope everybody loves their packages as much as we enjoyed ours.
It was really fun. I can't wait to do it again.
Yeah. So and then the other thing we did was we took part in Get Your Yarn Wishes Granted, which was something that was going around just after Thanksgiving.
Before? Yeah, it was before Thanksgiving.
Okay, before Thanksgiving. People would put up their yarn wishes, and if you could grant them, you sent out the stuff, clear out your stash a little bit, and then put up your wish and keep it going that way. So we took part in that.
Yeah, we got to grant quite a few wishes.
We sent out lots of stuff, and we got some stuff in. I got my first wish. This is the lemonade shop in, I think it's Party Cake.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
And this is from Alice, who is one of the bookend knitters. Bookend knitters. They have a podcast called Bookend Knitters. She and her sister do a podcast too. So this is the lemonade shop. Really swishy. And very, very pretty.
Yes.
So I'm beginning to come up with ideas
And
for
I love
this.
the way her yarn cakes. Because she sent it caked up.
Right.
And she's got a nice winder. Just a fun cake.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, Alice, we're going to send you all our skeins of yarn, and
Yes.
you can send them back cake for us. Just kidding. So I have another one out there. I think I have one more that is, what is it? Desert Vista Dye Works.
Right.
Yeah, I'm getting a Desert Vista Dye Works.
So see,
that's
when
cool.
I order my Wind in the Willows, you'll already have some.
Nope, not going to happen. She put up her book colors.
She's doing a Wind in the Willows colorway in December, and yeah.
Okay.
Hoping the show goes well on Friday, and that will go in my basket.
Okay. So we did that. We're sitting on stools today, which kind of throwing me a little bit.
We're at least we're the same height. I'm not like massively tall.
This is true. You should
slouchy.
Yeah. Okay. So moving along, we have trunk show.
Yes.
We did a trunk show. We were at Do You Knit in Westfield. We happened to be there at the same time as Kristen from Volenvi, which was
A happy coincidence. Not really.
Yeah.
We planned it that way. So, doing a trunk show with a dyer
of the
a yarn
magnitude.
dyer who is, like Kristen from Volenvi, is a really good idea.
Yes. Yes. It is.
So,
We went with
people are
probably 100
vultures.
bags, over 100
Yeah.
bags, and came back with very few.
Yeah,
It was a good weekend.
really, really good trunk show.
Yeah.
And we
So
got to meet Kristen.
we got to
It
meet
was a
Kristen and her
lovely-
husband.
Yeah, lovely people. As lovely as you would expect from her podcast.
Right.
So,
Which one did we buy?
uh,
Okay, so we waited and let everybody pick through the yarn.
she came in with 3 huge, like IKEA-sized bags of yarn. I mean,
jammed full.
I figured she must have had close to 300 skeins of yarn. Karen, the owner, was telling everybody that they had to wait.
And stand back.
Stand back. I mean, she stood on a chair and told everybody they had to wait.
Because evidently the last time, Kristen poured it out on the
Right,
table
and
and
they
it was like sharks.
Right.
Just go in.
And that they all had to wait. Here comes Dudley again. That's what the earthquake is. 20 pounds of Dudley.
We each took 2 skeins over to our table so that we could decide which ones we wanted. And what one did you decide on?
I got the Gashley Chrome. It's just gorgeous. This is on her blitzed base, which is 75, 20, and 5 stellina. She's got great stellina. Really, you can kind of see it, right? But it's just gorgeous. Her yarn is as beautiful as everyone
everybody
says
raves.
it is.
Yeah.
So, this will be a shawl. A don't think I could put this on my feet. To hide it in my feet.
I went for Deck the Halls. And this is in her narwhal base, which is 70 superwash, 20 nylon, 10 cashmere.
Got 2 cashmere.
So it's very squishy and very, very soft. And I really, here in the back, you can see that green. It's
a very subtle holiday. I mean, you look at it and you think Christmas, but it's not definitely.
Because it's got the teal in it, so that kind of throws you a little bit. But
yeah, it's not the bright red and green.
Right.
Her colors are so subtle.
Yeah. So I am going to be caking this up to do something with it fairly soon. And came over and introduced herself and fell in love with one of our bags, which is so nice to happen. We always
she was
love it.
so nice on her most recent podcast about it. She really gave us quite the plug. So
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Anyway, so she wanted a bag, so we bartered 2 more skeins of yarn out of it, which worked out very nicely for us.
And Kristen, she got a great bag.
Yeah. So I think we got exactly the same thing, right?
Yeah. It's on the Vulcan.
Yeah. Oh wait, maybe this is the Volca too then.
No, it's narwhal.
All right. Oh, you know what this is? This is a
you got
merino.
silk.
This is no, this is blue face Leicester.
And silk, not cashmere.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so let me
So
change
much
this.
nicer than
See,
you thought.
I need to put my glasses on because I can read numbers. But okay, so this is 70 superwash blue face Leicester, silk, and cashmere. So not doing socks out of this. So the Deck the Halls is in that. That's what the narwhal is.
So the skein that
Volca
we
both got is 80 superwash, 10 cashmere, 10 nylon.
And it's 100 grams or 435 yards. But we both had taken the fig bash with us, and when we made ourselves be restrained and only buy 1 each,
Fig bash went back.
fig bash went back. So when she
Decided
said that we would barter,
we're like,
oh,
yep,
grab the fig bash.
get in there and get the fig bash quickly. So that's what these are.
Yeah. And I
Now, is
love,
Fig Bash also, he's also gory, right?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he's kind of like a platypus. So Fig Bash is one of the characters from an Edward Gorey story, I believe, called Fig Bash.
Okay, look at that.
But it's got olive greens and little red speckles and the sky blue. It's just
We are having
interrupted
difficulties.
for a phone call. So
All right. Anyway, we both got the Fig Bash from in the MCN. So here we go.
I have Vine Vine. And I have to restrain myself from just like having it on a shelf and loving it.
No,
so
it's
that
got to
I
go in
actually
something.
use it.
Yeah. It's got to go in something. I just noticed that the cat was sitting on one more thing that I got from my fiber share partner, and
Dudley
I don't want
serves
to.
a purpose being here.
I don't want to forget about it. It is a pattern for the Brave shawl. So it's going to go with some of the yarn that she sent me, but she sent me a shawl pattern because I love to knit shawls. And I'm not sure if it's paid or not, so I'm not showing all of it, but it's just, it's going to be, I think it's going to be absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to try it. This is one of the things. I am doing socks that are straight vanilla because it's a pattern. The yarn is patterned. And my Mrs. Weasley is straight vanilla knitting. I want to get into an actual pattern where you have to do knits and pearls and things come out and cables and stuff like that. So I'm really
Vanilla
looking forward.
serves its purpose, especially
Yes.
socks when you're driving or
Oh, definitely. But I'm
watching
looking
TV
forward,
or a movie or whatever. But yeah,
looking
no.
forward to actually following a pattern again. So I have to get into that. All right. So I think that's pretty much it.
I have my opal because I haven't cast it on. So this was my other acquisition. I threw out the band. Totally unprofessional of me. It's opal.
Doesn't matter. We can't read it anyway.
Right.
It really doesn't matter.
Very much like, I mean, exactly the same brand as Mary Beth's that she started, but different colorway. So can't wait to cast those on. And since I finished my Time Traveler, I have a set of needles just languishing.
Waiting.
I have to focus on the gift socks to make sure those get done.
Right.
So, but I will start these soon.
I think that's it as far as acquisitions.
Yes.
It was really quite a week.
The little pig should have come out. But
I don't even know where he is.
He's asleep.
He moved from the store.
He's exhausted.
But I'm not sure where he is. He's been unpacked. This is the problem. I don't know where anything is. Okay.
As you need it, you find it.
That's pretty much it. All right. We are trying to keep this down, so we are going to keep moving right along. We want to tell you about something that we're doing with our Instagram account. We have decided that we are going to do a countdown to the holidays on our Instagram. We celebrate Christmas, so we are going to be doing countdown to Christmas and the 24 days of Christmas leading into, 24 days of December leading into Christmas. We are going to have something new on our Instagram account every day. Hopefully this is going to hold us accountable, so come check us out. We are Toad Hollow NJ. We are starting off with one of our favorites, and we are actually going to be giving it away.
Yep.
So we're going to have different things every day.
There will not be a giveaway every day.
Right. There may be a video clip or
favorite Christmas carol,
that sort of thing,
Christmas
and then
patterns, that kind of thing.
We will be also doing some giveaways. So, come check us out.
Come follow our Instagram.
Yep, Toad Hollow and Jay.
Tell your friends. Bring them with you.
Yes, yes.
Should be fun.
And then on Christmas Day, we're gonna have a monster giveaway.
Yeah.
Oh, we mentioned that we were dyeing yarn. So, we dyed yarn. Boom. Moving on. We did it yesterday afternoon and finished up this morning, and they are now downstairs hanging and drying. We're not as afraid of it as we were before. Anyway, downstairs right now in our basement, we have skeins of yarn just hanging. It looks like a meat locker. It looks like
a meat room. We're hanging our meat.
Some people have bodies in the basement. We have skeins of yarn in the basement. But the hot water heater and the furnace are downstairs, so we figure, hey, maybe it'll dry fast.
It's pouring rain here. So.
Hopefully we will be showing those because we took inspiration from some of our favorite Christmas books and we want to show them. So.
And we are fairly confident in this batch, so these will probably go up for sale.
Yep. So look, Instagram, we will debut them on Instagram, and then they'll be in the shop. Yep. So stay tuned, because those will be coming very shortly once they dry. And so the last thing we wanted to quickly touch on is, Helen mentioned before, we did something completely out of the ordinary and went to a movie in the middle of the day. Something we never ever do. But our movie theater, we found out our movie theater, Tuesdays, $5.50 a seat, which is great. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them came out, and I have been looking forward to this after seeing the first preview, 8 months ago. So,
yeah, I remember back in April telling you that like, November was too far away.
Way too far away, so it was really cool. The Beasts are amazing. Yeah, so cool. So we went and saw that.
Lots of fun.
Oh, such a good movie.
Brought my knitting, never even took it out of my bag.
I know, we both brought knitting. We were all ready to go, and then they
got wrapped up in the previews and
done. Oh, and we did see the Gilmore Girls. We watched it. Took us a day and a half to watch it because we had to stretch it out. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Understand. Know exactly, could not have told you what the last 4 words were that everybody was like, oh, the last 4 words. Never could have guessed it. However, once we heard them, we're like, of course that's what they are. Yeah. What else would it be? So it's really cool. Really, really good. And hopefully, I don't know whether that's it or not, or whether they will bring it back. Maybe.
It was comfort. Sitting down with old friends. So.
Yeah, really, really good old friends. That was good. So that has been basically what we've been doing. And then on Sunday, we are doing Made in Monmouth at the something ballroom in Manalapan. Do you remember what it is?
Covered Bridge.
Covered Bridge Ballroom in Manalapan. And then December 17th, we have a show in
back in Asbury.
Asbury Park at Junction Hall, which is the Asbury Fresh Market. All right. I think that does it because we have got a lot of stuff to do.
Yes.
Especially since I signed us up for 2 shows this weekend.
And tonight's trivia. So
that's right. Last week we won. Not last week, 2 weeks ago we won. So we have to go
defend our honor.
Defend our honor. So everybody have a great week.
Yes.
And
go forth and knit.
Go forth and knit.